Okay, this is the August 6th core team meeting. And the first item we have on our agenda is consider pulling the Citizen Code of Conduct partially to a Rustlang repository, Florian.
Yeah, so I think this is pretty mechanical. We have a link in the Code of Conduct that goes to an external page that is flaky. And I think our Code of Conduct is now old enough that we can actually, it's our harassment definition, so we can just pull this in and copy it over to the to our full Code of Conduct to make this a complete document. It's not much more to that than that. And I'm willing to do that if no one disagrees. So essentially that.
Okay, are there any objections or discussion on this?
I guess let's just make sure to give credit, but yeah.
Good point. Then I would circle around the draft of the complete version for sign off.
Okay. The next item is the 2021 edition RFC, which was opened by Nico. Does anyone? Okay, he says
a small
yeah.
update there if you want, because we sort of co-authored it. It is going pretty well. It received a giant burst of initial comments and then kind of chilled out a little bit. Nico left a pretty meaty comment this morning, and so I think there's not really a whole ton to say other than we do want to check in on it every once in a while because it is a thing we're all going to have to decide at some point. But just if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out.
It's got a lot of comments.
Yeah, people care about this topic a bunch.
Fun times. Okay.
Just a thing, is anyone updating the public agenda?
I couldn't quite hear what you said. Updating the what?
The public agenda issues.
Oh, I do not know.
I am not. Can someone who is not running the meeting volunteer to update issues as we discuss them?
I can give it a shot.
I can go back after. You said you can give it a shot, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay,
just,
that would be awesome.
And stuff. All right, cool.
Thank you. Good call, Pietro. The licensing for the forums, I haven't heard anything from Nico, so I'm assuming he's still waiting on feedback from Mozilla Legal on the latest comment. So the next item is the compiler's licensing status. Florian, any movement there?
Currently not.
Okay, should we move this to like an occasional check-in?
Yes, I think that's as well moving it to an occasional check-in.
Okay. Yeah, Steve, if you could change the label on clarify the Rust compiler licensing status to the periodic check-ins label, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Should I remove the triage label too or not? Is it still there?
Leave that there.
Okay. Done.
The next one is the Rust survey. I don't think there is anything here. I see Pietro commented 5 days ago and said there's a Zulip stream to talk about it, but no major update.
Yeah, that was just the backlog.
That was from last week. Yeah. I don't know of anything update on that. Does anyone else know anything about the survey? No. Okay. The target tier policy RFC. Anyone know anything about that? No. Okay. And is anyone other than Nico on the governance working group?
Me? What's the question?
It's just like a general check-in.
Um,
Has anything new happened with the governance working group?
I missed today morning's meeting, so since last meeting, I don't think so. But yeah.
Okay.
Nico can give a better, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that next time. I know there was some movement with the TICV white paper last time. Any further movement, Florian?
I have checked in with NRC that he received all the access and is now trying to figure out where to find a word license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else for the public part of the meeting? All right, I'm going to switch the recordings.